Good morning. It is 6:10 a.m. Uh, Monday morning, uh, day 4, after my all-on-the-floor procedure last Thursday. Uh, Swelling is ridiculous. I probably should be icing more than I am. Um, this icing is a good relief. Uh, Being that it's 6 o'clock, it's time for me to take a whole bunch of medications. So I gotta take my steroid and uh, my pain pills, ibuprofen for swelling, uh, and amoxicillin. Um, Last night I had a bit of a mishap, so I made a little bit of a mistake, I think. I don't think I'm too bad though. So I have a tendency to clench my jaw, and bite my tongue a lot when I sleep, or at least I have been, for a long time. Anyway, when I mentioned this to the doctors before I got my procedure done, they said, if I'm concerned about it, because, you're not supposed to bite for a while, let, all the implants uh, heal and secure themselves. So I thought, they said, if I was worried about it, I could get like a mouth guard, and sleep with that. So I thought that was a good idea. And so I did that, and that was a huge mistake. So I don't think I was clenching, like I wasn't biting hard, but having a mouth guard in my mouth made me. I think I was sucking on it and creating a lot of suction in my mouth, and that. Uh, Basically, I created a bunch of a blood pool in my mouth. I woke up. I had a few good hours of sleep, actually, like really good sleep. But when I woke up, I realized I was drooling on myself. And I thought, oh, okay, that's, normal. I had a mouth guard in, so of course I was drooling. And I had to use the restroom anyway. Uh, Being on an all liquid diet, going number one quite a lot. But anyway, I got up, staggered into the bathroom, and when I looked up, oh my God, I thought I had done everything wrong. I thought I had completely undone all of this. I had blood just completely covering my face. It was pouring down my neck here. It was all over my shirt. It was all over my pillow on the bed. Um, and so I guess I'd been sucking on this mouth guard. Uh, and my mouth was so full of blood that I had a big blood clot in my mouth. Now, initially I thought I had sucked the clotting out of the wound, but I realize now that that's actually not possible. Not only are they stitched closed, because they are sewn closed, but then there's an appliance that's cupping the upper and lower jaw area that's literally covering the wound. So that is sealed up nice and tight. So some suction can cause it to weep and to ooze blood, but it's not possible to like suck out the blood clot like you normally, like if you get, I can't get dry socket because there's no open sockets. Everything really sealed up nice and tight. So, but I was freaked out this morning because I had this horrible, gross blood clot in my mouth that I had to spit out. Uh, and it was actually so thick, it was like pudding, and I had to like scoop it out and glop it in the sink. I probably had a mouthful of blood for a good 2 hours, before I woke up. So uh, that was an error. But I wasn't really bleeding anymore per se. I'm not bleeding now. I'm not even really oozing or anything. It was just, it was an oops. So I won't be sleeping in a mouth guard again. Uh, that clearly wasn't a good idea. And I don't think it's the doctor's fault, for telling me to do that if I was concerned about it. But I kind of think they should know that people do that. Maybe if they have a foreign object in their mouth, that they might suck on it, and that could create a problem. In any case, so that was a terrible way to wake up at 3:25 this morning. But all in all, I mean, it felt like a little bit of a setback. For a moment, I was really horrified. Everything was pretty gory looking, and I thought I had really caused some problems. But it's a few hours later, and nothing is oozing or weeping or anything like that. I'm not feeling any additional pain, so I don't think I did anything wrong. I just think I can't sleep with a mouth guard. So that's a lesson learned. Hopefully that helps somebody if they're concerned about that. Just don't do it. But this morning I plan on making some more goopy eggs like I did yesterday, because it's not great, but it's a whole lot better than drinking my breakfast. Because, wow, you never realize how much you enjoy chewing things until you can't at all. So even with bad teeth, I would still want to chew. I want to chew up some protein, man. I want to eat some meat, but I can't. But I am going to eat some eggs, and that's protein, and so I'm going to do that now. But that's my update for day 4. I did a little more reading and learned that day 3, day 4 is usually the hardest days. I still have numbness here. I still can't feel anything here, and I can't feel this part of my lip. Obviously, the swelling is really bad right now, but it's, I guess, pretty normal for what's going on. So I'm on normal pace for the amount of trauma that went on here. I'm actually doing normal. Not great, not bad, just normal. But as the stuff they injected in my face wears off more, I can feel some interesting things. I can feel where the implants are. There's 4 on top, 4 on bottom. I can feel where they are. And they don't necessarily hurt. Not constantly anyway. But every once in a while there's like a sharp, kind of like, I don't have to be moving or doing anything, or like I'm not hitting my teeth together. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't been biting at all. I really want them to heal and set as quickly as possible, so I'm not using them. But every once in a while I feel where it is, or this one, or like this one. Like, it's really strange because it's like it's deep inside my face where I feel it. So it's not on the outside. There's no pain on the outside, but it's in my bones. I can feel inside my bones, and that's just a really strange thing to try to describe. But yeah, it's time to go take a bunch of medicines and eat my breakfast and put some ice on my face and then try to get more rest. So I hope somebody's getting something out of these video logs. I don't think people are watching a whole lot of them just yet, but as people search the internets for, all-on-4s and cosmetic dentistry and dental implants and stuff, more and more people will see them. So if you do and you have any questions, put a message down. I'll answer any questions that you have, and I'll give another update probably later on this afternoon.